Okay, yes, I'm gonna actually. Can you put this in the hamper, please? Thank you. Okay, what was the other thing I wanted to do? All right. Well, thing. This is quite noisy. Like I say, sometimes radio stations legit are aired in more places than where they originate. I'm just gonna put this here so it doesn't. Sounds like we still got it on country though, but. And I do recognize this, but I don't know who it is. Is it Luke Combs again? Right, I do recognize that song now. Now there was something else. Oh, right. Nothing to do with that song, of course, but I wanted to keep looking through a playlist until people tune in. And looks like there's somebody here, so cool. I'm just getting started pretty much. And I just want to send this and I guess I can open it here. In fact, I wonder if I take the playlist. I just don't know if. Well, yeah, if I copy that link, it might open it in the playlist. So make sure that I have the chat turned on. We got two of you here. Welcome, welcome.
My total shopping starts at 2.
Yep. It would have been nice if they would have highlighted the one that I just opened, though. Oh, did they just open it from the beginning? No. Yeah. It seems to have reordered the YouTube mix list. Because, well, maybe I'm meant to see some of these ones again. Actually, no, I opened that there. So we have 4 of you here. What I'm doing is looking for song ideas. I haven't been up super long, but somewhat. And I do have the radio on, and it's a little loud perhaps for the stream, but I think you can still hear me. So, yeah, looking for song ideas. Happy to chat if anybody feels any need for any support around something in your life, as well as anything that you maybe have a passion or interest about. I did ask an interesting question the other day that might be worth asking again, which is, what do you think is something unique about you? We all have an answer to this. That maybe you're a little hesitant to share. I'm not judgy, so feel free to. I didn't mean to put my face on my shirt as I said it, but and yeah, so. Oops, actually, I do see. I almost didn't notice that because I had another window open. I'm not too sure which. If you're talking about this, it's just something I wear because I have anemia and I get a cold neck and cold shoulders and sometimes arms, but I don't. The heat's on. I don't want to have a sweater on and off. And believe it or not, live streaming, takes some effort, especially if you've been at it for more than an hour, although I haven't yet. And but either way, it sort of sounds like that's coming from a place of judgmentalness. And I don't know if it was acting, but in the case of uh, in the case of a couple of individuals, uh, um, uh, it may have been, but it was even elsewhere. Um, Actually, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so, and that's stupid because, like, you're doing this one, it's even so strange. But that means they can get over those spots. So, and in fact, now I don't see either of those comments here. So, anyway, I didn't think it even stood out that much, to be honest. I thought it looked kind of like a sweater, as you see before. I mean, that was such a surprise, such a thing the other day when that person that had seen 80 of them finally decided not to be shy. It's wild. I mean, I did think that I was someone to be shy about. I don't know. I mean, maybe at times IMG have big personalities, and that might be a little bit intimidating, but it's supposed to be welcoming, and it's just naturally how we are. I mean, I've been around people with even bigger personalities. I'll tell you that much. Um, One comes to mind right now, and other than that, definitely no offense to them, love their food and stuff. More than just their food, but Italians, but not just them. There's other cultures too that are, and it's an individual thing, really. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I'm ready to get the party started. But do we want to do that song from Dope Music? I don't know. Uh, let's see here. Uh, Embassy One, Friendship Bear, Aqua, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of big Alia Mikada. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Um, I do know that one of our followers. Actually, I am a bit warm right now, though, so I'm taking that off. One of our followers, who's also musical, has a lot of good taste in music, and he was recently doing stuff on his channel. So hopefully, you might tune in. And wasn't shy the other day. So, um, oh, hello again, Jensen. Good morning. How are you? So yeah, you've got a very gentle personality, and it's nice to see that you're, getting into posting on here. Um, um, I was curious how you did your live guys dropping. I know that some seem like that other person I was just kind of referring to. They kind of have like when you see like a music playlist, and it might even be like a still image with a list of songs, or like I don't know. There's so many different things people do in their lives. It's like it's way beyond my ability, and I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of don't mind just keeping it simple, but yeah, I wonder how you do that though. It's like one moment you're in that car. I mean, I know you can be from car to house, but it's just like boom. And we've got Gullet Junior. Yo, sup? Hello from Canada. Where you watching from? First time to the channel? How'd you come across it? Um, I'm gonna try and multitask here. So what have you been up to today, Jensen? I don't remember if Mark and Kelly post today, but I'm thinking they might tune into this at some point. How long have you been following them for, out of curiosity? And yeah, what have you done today? Because it's a few more hours into the day there. That sounded especially British myself. It's a few more hours into the day there, isn't it, laddie? Sorry, I'm just being goofy. Not teasing, just being silly. Not teasing, just pleasing. And if I'm not, then the person needs a sense of humor. Because this is totally pleasing. Thanks for the second like. Sweet or salty snacks? Both, of course. Next question. And I would like some song ideas because I would like to turn the. Actually, I'm going to turn the radio off because I'm looking at music. Or at least turn it down. Oh, baby. Turn the radio down and the birds on. I know that goes away. Oh, baby. Okay, I think that's a good dancing, so I don't know about that. Not that I think they shouldn't dance, but on the table? Woo! Laptop went a slide, and it's a good thing that it got kind of. There was a bag laying there, and there's other stuff down there, and so we're A-okay. So, Jensen, you're the only one here right now. I haven't been rolling super long. About 11 minutes, but yeah. Even though you might, well, you don't seem quiet with Mark and Kelly, and you've been to the channel here 2 or 3 times. Where was my shout out the other day, by the way? Just kidding. Because I heard you mention your friend Alex and your friends Mark and Kaylee, and I was so rating for leading healing. Maybe you just didn't remember what I went by. And neither do I sometimes, you know. So we got 3 of you here, though, so welcome in. And yeah, song request, welcome. Thank you for the, I think 2 likes. Just no, there was already 2, was there? I don't remember. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, I don't understand when I'm being one of those, but in chat, I don't understand why some people do it, other than some are trolls, and it's like, you know, a made up name. And some people use it, and they don't know. I mean, even black people and white people, they don't know the history behind it. And I guess like the Q word has a bit of a different, um, sits differently for people these days than it used to, but I don't know about that. But anyway, um, but yeah, basically, um, but a lot of times when I see people doing it, it's like not for them. But I mean, it's good to think about others and consider others too, I suppose. But yeah, those ones you always got to be careful and read them first because you never know what they might be saying and what they do. Just watch. I tell you. Anyway, so what have you been up to today, Judson? And did Mark and Kelly roll this afternoon? I can't remember. And I'm going to have to heat up my coffee. So it'd be a great thing to do on the way to the keyboard. So, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, people. I would appreciate some song requests, please. And I might, eh? I might. No, for sure in that statement. Just kidding. It's all good either way. I was like, you were just watching me. It's like, how could I not be front of mind? Just kidding. Oh, I am more awake than I should be for as long as I've been awake, which has been almost an hour, but still. But, oh well, you guys get the benefit from it, so, and maybe I do too, for that matter. So, okay, sounds like you've had a very boring day, not worth talking about. Has it been raining again there? It's amazing how popular I am in the UK. I might have to move there. But yeah, no. I couldn't even move just outside of the city or around the city easily. Like whether I'm like actually moving home or out and about. It's a bit of a struggle. But we'll see. Maybe that'll be a bit easier this year. It's hard when you don't drive and there's not a good transit system. I'm not crying. I'm just my eyes a little bit. I had to lie in until I'm learning some British slang. UK slang. So the ones I've learned is ugly tails. I learned that one from you. Wagging tails. I don't think it's ugly though. Like that's a bit of a strong word, but whatever. The British are strong people with their language. I mean, think of the word bloody, for instance. I would find it really awkward to hear kids, especially, use that one. But and then also, and I don't know, and then also a lie-in, like here we call it a sleep-in, um, for the most part. Um, and what was the other one? Oh, my friend, and you might see this at some point, but you already probably know this since you're there. My friend says, "Are you okay?" And it's like, "No, but why do you ask? Did I give a certain vibe?" No, just kidding. No, basically he's saying, "How are you?" But I've been playing with the dogs. So you have like a lab, and what was the other one again? And what are their names? Because that was something I noticed when I saw that video. Actually, is you said this is my dog, and then the name didn't come through twice, and you were live, and I don't know if that was intentional. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying your pet's name, especially if, you know, like, I mean, if my one friend can be brave enough to say that his cat's name is Bacon, or their cat's name is Bacon, then I mean, any other name is normal. Not that I hate bacon, and I had a reading sausage. It was more like bacon. Indie mermaid. Oh, isn't that interesting? I feel like I've known somebody with the pet named Indy. Like not closely. It might have even just been like out with the dog. We ran into somebody, and that was their dog's name. Marmite. That's interesting. Marmaduke, but different. And Hendrix, like Jimmy. Right on. Any favorite? I don't know. I actually don't know many of his songs. I know, because he's an icon. I get it. Um, I don't think I hate him. In fact, isn't he the one that does? But yeah, I think Prince also does. Also, I have a Hendrix, Jenny Hendrix. Actually, well, yeah, she would have been a Hendrix before she got married, I guess. No, she wasn't. She had her other parents' last name. Anywho, speaking of Jen, and Jensen's a really cool name, by the way. M3P instead of MP3. Um, Jenny Hendrix. Yeah. Uh, uh, Her mother is a Hendrix, is what I'm trying to say. They are white. I don't know if I have any whites in my family. I mean, maybe the more recent generations that are in another province and I've not really gotten very close with might have partners that are. Um, I know that I mean, not that it hugely matters anyway, but I know that my aunt has a step grandkid that's, I was an Asian background. But I think interracial relationships are actually kind of lovely. I mean, I was actually in a distance relationship with somebody from South Africa, but she happened to be white. She did. But that's fine. Hope she doesn't see this. Anyway, but yeah, I don't believe. I'm just thinking. I mean, I think that if we go, this is why nobody should be racist. By the way, I mean, aside from all the other reasons, uh, and there doesn't even need to be very many reasons. But if you look enough down your genealogy, you would discover that you have indigenous, you have African, Asian, you know, because people, they do marry outside of their race. Most people are a combination of, more than one background. And yet they sometimes don't say it that way. So, anywho, now that we've had that cultural genealogy lesson out of the way, let's rock on. uh, and I know, like I say, you're very gentle, unless you were just tired those times. And I know that I would be too if I was in the UK and it was raining and gloomy so often. I mean, I always struggle with depression, but but you have a nice and a friendly energy about you, and if I'm ever hard to keep up with, don't worry. Sometimes I'm slow, um, and that's great for you and me and everybody else. Just kidding. Just kidding. So where is Mark and Kelly anyway? They're supposed to be here. Well, they're not supposed to be here. What a weird Q&A question. What a really weird question. But yes, actually, I kind of do. Come with me and you'll see the favorite spoon that I have, and I'll heat my coffee because I wouldn't want to waste it. Mark and Kelly may say they don't like the microwave, but it's handy and it's dandy, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you want to view my favorite spoon, since the question was asked, I'm doing a parody apparently. Apparently a parody. It's gonna be a blast. Maybe it reminds you of one from your past. And anybody over the age of what, 50 or 60, it might. I'll show this side. I've gotten it recently actually. It's very solid and I like the color. And that I'll show this side because it's been in the sink and the other side isn't that nice looking. So behave. Just kidding. That's what. Just a joke. Now there is another one. I didn't grow up with it, but that's not a spoon. Maybe there isn't another one. No, there isn't really. Anyway, I believe, Jensen, that you have liked. I appreciate it. So, and then you had lunch. Now, in the UK, people, I think, but then again, not just in the UK and not just British people, they they're very adventurous with their food. It's true. Like, yeah, like thinking about now, I wouldn't be surprised if some kids ate haggis, and those poor children. I tell you. But then again, it almost doesn't take much with food, so we don't have to try. uh, Jensen, well, you are and aren't being a little bit quiet. You're the only one here at the moment. I do have to run upstairs, but I would love it if you requested some songs for me. And I know we've been talking about Hendrix. Like I say, I just don't feel confident enough with enough Jimi Hendrix songs. So there is that. Uh, and yeah, I mean, and potato. I wish I didn't. Well, but it's good to follow the other one because I'm seeing some different that I'm not seeing on that one. And it's really strange. But anyway, um, so I did notice something. I don't notice it on the phone, but recently, let me just see if I notice it when I put this in. Um, well, regardless of at what point it is in the video, back in under 5 minutes. I did do this before, but yeah, 9:42. So it does say the time. But even if it didn't, like I say, 5 minutes is not exactly long. I need a title idea for this video. So if something has already came to mind, feel free to say it. My understand. I mean, I'd be kind of curious to see what you might say, but I could understand if maybe something hasn't yet. In which case, keep it in mind because I'm open to suggestion as far as that goes. Because I really didn't title this. I just okay. All this time, I could have done the thing that I was going to go up and do for under 5 minutes, and you're the only one here, and hopefully you won't judge it. But other people might show up, and then they might, but hopefully they don't. you? Oh. Oh yeah. Gotta turn that down to 67. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Oh, Jensen. Oh, Jensen, you and your funny questions. Just kidding. I'm not done. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not. By the way, is that a RV in your picture? I'm laughing because you have seen about 2 or 3 of the videos now, and like I say, I didn't have a title idea, which I did just mention, which should indicate that I don't know what this video is about yet. Also, can't you tell I'm usually freestyle? um, you know, um, um, yeah, I'm just winging it. You know, uh, it's largely about what the chat wants to talk about, uh, and hopefully also some music. So. Uh, so hard rock and everything else, but not much blues, unless fusion. Boom. So there, that's what it's about. Oh, did I? Did he? Did he do? Someone that was watching the other day just saw my comment on his, mentioning that I'm rolling. So hopefully he'll be here. Oh. So yeah, you know, within reason, but you seem like a pretty mature and respectable fella. And I do have a sense of humor, but within reason. But what would you like it to be about? What's on your mind? In other words, let me say that in a different tone because it's what's on your mind. I seem to be in a bit of a silly mood, but I don't know why because I don't feel like I'm that awake. But I do kind of have a silly personality sometimes. In there, just waiting to be utilized. Oh. Oh, is that what that song is? But it's a bunch of unruly kids. Jensen, have you heard my response? Maybe you're working on a reply to it. So good in the heaven. Oh. Since the radio is not that loud at the moment, and I haven't mentioned anyone, I'm going to guess that you're talking about the one on the radio. I mean, the one on YouTube. Rock the Party. And the rest of it was kind of in the clue. I've never heard of this one. And but I've certainly seen that advertisement more than I need. It still hasn't sold me on it. That's a very interesting title. Born to be Alive. So let's make that a question. What are some of the things that you feel like you were born to do or that you feel like you're meant to do in this life, in your future? What a delightful question. It's unfortunate that there's only been one person here to hear it. Like I said, I've only been rolling about 32 minutes, but and that one person is you, Jensen. So I really thought Mark and Kelly and Oliver would be here by now. And maybe Leanne. She might be at church, but sometimes she goes to church on a Saturday, so she's probably with her new boyfriend. Just kidding. You would have keep that actually. Just saying. But there's additional thing to say to that, but I'm going to wait to see if she tunes in. Huh. Well, you know what? It's true. A lot of people grow up, I don't want to just say boys, but a lot of boys grow up with an interest in trains. That is true. So, um, the second person there, just as awkward. But anyway, with an interest in trains, and a lot of them have the ones that go around the. Well, I don't know how they would have ones that go around the Christmas tree when you got gifts under there, but or they have, they have a train. I'll probably show you this after this point because I don't know if that's a good memory for him or not. So, I mean, I guess that's why then. Okay, what else? What else? So you don't live that close to Mark and Kelly then, and my brother doesn't still live in England. He did live in London, I believe, for a little bit though. He would have got practice. I don't know if he's ever going to be one. He's finally married. Finally married. Actually, his birthday is possibly today, but I'll have to wait till next week to talk about Cat because Katerina because I don't know. I feel mixy to message him, and he's in France now anyway. But and he's probably 48, 49, possibly. In other words, the same age my dad was when he passed away, kind of unexpectedly. Although we should have seen it coming when I think about that. But and my mother was 39, 39, which is not very old. Either of them, right? But yeah, so I've often wondered, am I going to live longer than my father? I've also wondered, I'm wondering now, is my half sibling going to? That's an interesting, but we're so geographically far away from each other. Um, it's probably crossing his mind, and I think he tries to live life to the fullest. He misses out on a lot of, digital, the digital world, which can, you know, uh, can bring some greatness, and he misses out a lot on my life. But he's just not one that really sits online very much. He reads books. I'm not really into doing that. He goes on long walks. Physically, I mean, I can walk, but I don't want to go for one that's more than 20 minutes long, pretty much 20, 30 minutes long. And I bet you he goes on like hour and a half hikes. Um, He's always learning new recipe, but again, I'm picky. Um, and yeah, um, I don't know what else he does. I don't. I wonder if I should ask him and like maybe ask him the things like that I don't necessarily know. Because I don't, he has a driver's license, I think, but he doesn't really drive very much. I don't think he owns a car, and he prefers to walk around. Um, I guess, I don't get much of a conversation with him because, like I say, geographic distance and just a couple things recently, and other than that, our connection with each other has been fine, him and I. But, I'm not that interested in really talking that much with him. Um, but I don't know if he would likely be talking with another at that point and say, "Oh, I didn't hear from him." Um, but I wonder how much do I want to know that what some of his hobbies are, and what are some of yours, by the way? So you like trains, you like I feel like there's one other one I know about, but I don't remember what it is. But yeah, hobbies are good, especially if they're good ones. hmm. Right now, he's looking for a new career, but he used to work quite a bit, so I guess there's also that. Uh, I'm curious to hear how that's going for him. He's really only been self-employed. So he doesn't have a lot of he doesn't have retraining that I know of, unless he's thinking about it. He, yeah, I don't know what the job market is like in France. I don't even know if he still speaks that much French or not. He's only been there for like 2 or 3 years, maybe. Um, but at the moment, we're in somewhat of the same boat. But he's just not one to really. He does get back to emails, sometimes a little quicker than he used to, but eventually. Sorry, I'm going on about this, but and then he also does, usually around Christmas and birthdays. But other than that, and it annoys me, really, it does. Like we should be closer, but this is the thing, and like we're going to meet people throughout our life, online and otherwise, and we're going to want to get to know them and form connection with them. And it's true that, we all die and we don't know when. And so it's kind of like, definitely there can be that thing of like feeling iffy about making connections, knowing that. But I mean, it's just obvious. And also, I feel like there could be more to say on that. But one of the big ones is whether virtually and otherwise, one is not really living if they're not making connections, right? We are wired to do so, and uh, each and every one of us has the need for that, as well as other basic needs, right? Obviously, so yeah, it's kind of thank the Lord you're here, Jensen, though, because it has been very quiet. Other than a couple of brief, seemingly trolls, and one person that I think popped in with a like. Maybe they meant to stay longer and their phone died or something. I don't know, but so, do you have much going on for the rest of your day? Anything you got that you're looking forward to? What else would you like to do other than being a driver of trains? Any questions you have for me? I'm sorry that was a lot all at once, but there you have it. Yeah. So I just asked our viewer, because I haven't been really super long, but somewhat. I just asked our viewer a few questions. So I want to give. Okay. I was starting to say that because somebody else tuned in, but I'll still wait for your answers if you don't mind. So yeah, to the second person that just tuned in, I just asked our other. Okay, pretty sure it's Jensen that stayed. The other person looks like they left. I said some people might not like my voice, but it's the one I've got. I could do other ones, just kidding. But shouldn't be so judgmental. Maybe I don't like theirs. Just kidding. It'd be interesting to live life with a different voice than you usually have, wouldn't it? Or not live life, but like try on. I mean, say people do voices. We were talking about that a little bit last night, by the way. If there's any you'd like me to try and do, accents, impersonations, just to add another topic to the ones I already threw at you. So just doggy sitting later. Oh, other than your own dogs? Or do you mean your family's going out and you're staying at home with the dogs and you're calling that doggy sitting? Dare I ask what kind of TV shows you are? At 11 p.m. on a school day. Interesting. College uni. Interesting. What time does a school day start there, by the way? Uh, or did yours? Um, we got now 3 and then 4 people here because that's something reasons that could be different depending on where one lives. Okay, so yeah, the questions were other hobbies, other life dreams, uh, and anything else that is coming up that you're excited for in your life. That's a question that I ask anybody. Oh, really? Right, you've had the week off, and then you're going to be going back next week. Is it a holiday there? I guess it goes into the. Well, then can't do it on that one. And well, I don't know if you have March break there, but I mean it's not March yet. I mean I know we just had Valentine's Day, but that's not usually a school holiday. What uh, what holiday are they celebrating in the UK right now? I'm about to learn something. Bound to happen every now and then. You don't know. You're like, I'll just take the week off and make my own holiday. Clever, clever. So, are there any songs you'd like to hear? I go back to that one. I mean, I'm somewhat feeling energy from music. I somewhat am. She's still not going to be down. The other guy that was in the video the other day, still not going to be finished what he's doing and downstairs, probably for another 15 minutes, half an hour. So you're stuck with me right now, but yeah. I mean, I almost made a joke that I would have made regardless of who was watching, you know. Um, Saturday. Anybody ever heard of the Stickman Project? Oh, hello, Cosmo Vinzo. Did I see you on our channel a day or two ago? Am I remembering that right? Or maybe, thanks for the fourth like, by the way. Maybe like a few days ago? Briefly? Okay. Hopefully you're able to stay a bit longer today because it was very brief last time. Maybe a phone died or something came up. So where are you watching from? And do you have videos on your channel? I guess I'll ask that before I see about navigating to it. Uh, yes, actually, because I remember saying I've known a Cosmo, believe it or not just the magazine. Sorry. Um, you guys know that Cosmo? Yeah, what? And where are you watching from in the world? And do you have a song request? And I'm gonna actually go and add those comments. I might even make it the title. Um, to uh, okay. Oh, that's nice. One of our viewers the other day, one of our viewers the other day, um, the one that's also musical, and doesn't really give himself much enough credit because he's very talented. Um, he had to re-put this comment because it didn't show up the first time. It looks like he would like to collaborate uh, and maybe jam live, which was actually something that ran through my head earlier today. So, okay, what was I doing? What were the questions that I'd asked you that I mentioned earlier? Favorite passions. Well, you better get it plugged in. Yeah. Well, hopefully you can plug it in for a little while and come back because I might roll for almost 2 hours. We'll see. Um, um, yeah, you did say you're in the car. So that must not be you in the picture then. Things you'd like to do with your future uh, while you feel you are meant to be on Earth. There is reasons. And then what was the other question that was there? Another, can you help me out, Jensen, for a moment? Was there? I feel like there was. Oh, maybe it was just the song request part. Let me see if I can get them all in the same comment. Nope. But I'm going to see what I can do about that. Although it looks like I'm 50 something comments too many. So that could be tricky. Rap is a hard one for me because uh, I'm just trying to highlight a comment here, but I have to get it so that it's short enough to post it. If I shorten that, would people? I think in the context, I would hope they would. Okay. Jensen, I will be right back with you in just a moment. Because I just realized the thing, and I was working on that. What have I missed? Nothing from Jensen that I could see. Let me load that because that's top messages. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there is one other thing I wanted to do, but I thought one actually might be easy enough. So yeah, and I don't see that on here either, which is really strange. But I see it there, and I know I just put it. So, um, those are the questions. What are the answers? I don't know what to think about the sound of this project. It sounds like somebody who's doing very basic drawing, but that's fine. It's just why, why? Uh, but I mean that topic always kind of interests me. So we do have a second person just tuned in. Just looking through a song list as well as watching the chat. And there's a song about Ecuador. Might be cool to learn about that place. Uh, but I don't know it. So um, so out of what I'm got looking in front of me on this screen, you're welcome to make other suggestions or answer the other questions that I put there. There's a few different conversation topics. If I did, I'd probably do it. Not to be sound rude or anything, but I mean, no, that's the thing. As I do like a lot of songs, and I would have a hard time defining the favorite. I just know if I like it. But what I see, and you almost look a little bit like her. What I see, what I have open right now, I feel like I do her stuff often. But in fact, if we're talking about, I guess they can totally be the same thing. I'll have to bring this with me. If we're talking about favorite songs and songs that are special to us, there is one, although I just thought of something which makes me think no. But there is, but we could still do Pink. I mean, she has so many songs. Do you know the singer Pink, and do you have any favorite songs of hers? Do I want more coffee? Or do I want to wait until I just like fun music. music that's uh, funny to, you know, got funny lyrics for the most part, and I like music that's, you know, poignant, or that tells a nice story, has a good message. Yeah. So, and that one's always going to show at the bottom one, I think. Um, but Pink is pretty well known, so I'm thinking you've got to know some of her songs. And if you don't, why not? Okay, and since I'm doing this, I'll just come over here and do that. Although I didn't want to open up other things in this tab, but I will anyway. I guess Ray was a little bit busy. I would say, or just tuned in now. However, I listened indeed and left for a second and came back. Hope Mark and Kelly are okay. It sounds like they had something going on in their life right now that was kind of stressful, and it also, but they did stay for a while. I think you said that early on when you came in the other day, and what's the other thing? Um, uh, Sounded like they may have been doing something today, or maybe that was just getting one of their premiere videos posted. I'm hungry, just so you know. And I ate rice pudding with chocolate chips and muesli grains square thing. They're dry and boring, but when you put stuff on them, they're a little less dry and boring. But they're not the kind of crunchy I was looking for. And I really am not ready to have lunch yet. So, what am I eat? Jensen, are you still there? I did mention a certain singer. I do like a lot of her music for the most part. I mean, she's certainly, well, yeah, we're watching there. And then also, whoops. Also, music videos. You know, she's got some pretty punchy music. Plus, she. Well, I'm really glad that you enjoy my company. I enjoy yours as well. Um, some pretty strong opinions on some stuff, but not like I don't, not like other people don't. You know. So maybe you don't. If you don't think that you know the singer Pink, like I know you don't know her personally, but if you don't think that you know her music, and I know you've only recently discovered this channel, because I do it from time to time, then let me enlighten you on that. Oh, that's right, our delivery. Oh, no, not yet. And get some music happening here. I might have to very briefly run upstairs, but let's just see what we find today on this topic. Yeah, it's true. Someone made it too. I just want to quickly do something first. So if you think of any other songs, that's sweet. I'm forgetting it, but I did this the other day, and I went through the whole. So I must have sent them. I mean, and they're thing. If you don't send me, that means you're not really. No, that's not what it means. I'm not gonna worry about doing that right now. But let's look up the Pink music. Unless there's other colors you would rather me do. Pink chords. She also does really, speaking of Cirque du Soleil type stuff, she does those kind of things in her concerts. Not necessary, but in a way it's kind of a talent. And I'm sure she's had some um, almost nothing's happened by it. Um, and then, oh right, I might want to follow it on the thingy though, so I could. Well, mostly for the sizing reasons more than scrolling. Doesn't this thing have a rotate option? Like that might help a little bit, maybe. Not really. It does rotate, but it doesn't make it any bigger. Okay, so let's see here. Um, even if most of she does that. Let's try this one. No, not that one. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Um, I mostly want to do this one, so let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Skip. Okay. Now, yeah, this one, like, they're not hard and fast chord changes, but like the C and the G are close together, and it might be a little bit tricky. Um, I don't want to make you wait, so I was gonna run upstairs for a moment, but I don't know how much longer you feel like you could be here, and if somebody else also tunes in, how much longer do you think you can hang out, Jensen? Out of curiosity. And yeah, I kind of would rather bring this up on the piano, I think, but oh, I don't know what window I do it in though, because I have things going on in all the like 7 or 8 that I have open. I do it in that window, but I'm keeping that for first. Oh really? Oh really? Oh well, that's very nice of you to want to do that, and I might very well be rolling that long, which you may remember I did say. So okay, you're not in a rush. I just have to go upstairs very quickly, um, and yeah, I guess we'll be following this on here. Um, so I'll just do a very quick sample of it. This is not spaced right because I'm never asked why, but it's sometimes like never asked why. Both works. I'll be right back. So, do you recognize that so far? I did this just the other day, but it's not slowing down. Let me even tell you that much. Oh, okay. I don't think I brought my water over here either, so I'm just gonna grab that. I just hope this isn't a song I was thinking about. I know that sounds funny, but I'm just remembering a lyric, and I'm hoping that I'm remembering a different song. And how can Cadbury be on this? That's what I don't understand. All right. Okay. Here we go. Yes, it is the song I was thinking of, and I'm not too sure I actually am feeling it. So let me just look. Sorry. What about Ed Sheeran? He's a good Brit, a good British lad, a British bloke. Um, um, I don't know that Pink soundtrack you had. Just when I think I've known most of her songs, I find out more. There's anything else that you'd like input or advice about that you're going through in your life? Feel free to bring it up as well. And yeah, I'm looking at songs here. I feel like I do Pink and Ed Sheeran quite often, and not that they're bad choices, but although that makes me think of that one. Keep the convo rolling, please. I'm here for it. I need it. Lord knows I need it. G's not available at the moment, but he should be down about 15 minutes, 25 minutes. What, right as I think Mark and Kelly came, no, I'm trying to remember if the other day if they came in after I was off the screen and it was G, but then I came back, so there was at least that. Do you like country music at all, Jensen? Or what is your favorite genre? I'd be very, very surprised if you said metal, and I hope you don't, because I won't be doing that. I'd be slightly, I don't know why, but I'd be slightly surprised if you said rap as well. But if you have any favorite songs that are got like they're not only rap, but they have like rap parts in them, I'd be curious which ones come to mind. I just have to run upstairs again, briefer than before, to let G know something. Started and you wanted to know about substitution. Well, are they on the phone or something? No, there was a text message, but it should be an email too. But you know, here I am, See, now that's kind of, I haven't heard that song, because I don't know if I would say that's a heavy song. That's what they've been in. Oh, haven't said anything in my absence, eh? Haven't brought any friends even. Just kidding. Now, it looked like I was about to search something on my one device here, but I only typed a letter or two, and I'm not really sure what it was I was going to search. um. Oh right, I remember now. Although I'd rather have other suggestions. If any come to mind, I'd really rather that. And also because of there's something that happened last night. Like I'm kind of surprised by Dave, but not necessarily confused that he. But we made sense of it and kind of moved on from it. But I don't know what he was confused about. I mean, if he was just finding that video through scrolling and didn't see the title either, then there could be that. Huh, I thought that I saw the. Somehow I don't have a tab in view that I thought I had in view. Not really sure why. Oh, is he? Well, people sometimes gotta think of themselves first and what they want to do. What's playing in this? Coming right back, Jensen. So yes, there's the questions I asked in the highlighted comment. Jensen, you did answer a couple of them. So 50 seconds ago. We got a 5th like. I appreciate that. That makes me feel like I might be familiar with you, or you just have good taste. Oh, but then you took it away. Is this what's that one's name? I've been noticing that more lately, and I'm not too sure why. Um, um, it obviously isn't live because um oh, he's multitasking if he is. As am I. I know. But we have 3 of you here, and like I say, I have sample questions there for conversation, and I'm looking for song requests. So please and thank you. Yeah, so it's about 10 hours different. So he isn't in the air. I've put this answer. It did not go through. So yeah, that might make it hard to collab with him. I mean, clearly we are online, him and I, at the same time. That was 4 minutes ago, and he rounded it to the top of the hour. Kind of different. Okay, and that has went that all those times. So I'm going to remove the duplicates, and then I'll be... And it seemed to remove all of them. Because... but yeah, so a 10-hour time difference, that's a bit hard to work with. Not necessarily impossible. I mean, his English seems fine, and like I say, he's been on our content, when I've been awake. So, I mean, in the UK, it's only a 6-hour time difference, so. Got 3 of you here. didn't see what, Jensen? The other people have been oddly inconsistent here. Heck, it's almost gotten to the point where I think I should just make something up. But I don't even know what that would be about. So, hmm. I'm curious who does that. That's an old rock song, isn't it? Mellencamp, maybe? I'm going to guess you. Let's see here. Oh, Miley Cyrus, maybe, is the one you mean. I don't know that one. But I do know another one by the same name, but not well. Not well. But I'm curious about some of his other songs, so I'm going to look that up. He's Drop the Cougar. Oh, he does Jack and Diane. Okay. He also does that song. I was actually thinking about that other song the other day. Yeah, I'm not too sure here. Let's see. It's also suggesting. Well, how about this one? Yeah. I'm being picky in particular. Maybe it's better to just chat, but I am feeling musical, so I don't know. As far as other Miley Cyrus songs, I mean, I know of her. I know maybe 2 or 3 of her songs, but not well. So, sorry to be a bit difficult. I'm just noodling. Looking forward to having my noodles. Maybe we're on to something with this. And then under that, he's just got so many songs that most of them are. Oh, what about this one? Maybe. Maybe, baby. It's short. It's really short. Classic, so I'm introducing you to show me the way. There's instrumentation in here that I don't have. I think it's what do they call that thing? It's like a keyboard with a tube, like a the mini keyboard. It's almost like a kazoo keyboard. What's that thing called? I used to know someone who played one, and I do feel like he knew piata, ironically. I don't remember what his name was, other than that it was kind of an Asian name. I could have been actually an Asian race. Actually, a couple times, but I'm not, so that's fine. Jensen, between you and me, because you're the only one here right now, what would you say about if me and the other person that you've seen in the videos before is in a relationship? What do you think about that? you seem like a pretty respectful and understanding person. I mean, well, I mean, and the other people, I other people, a minute and or an hour and something into this, but yeah. Ever seen there anything you're coming? I could do Heart of Gold. I've never done it on the piano, I don't think, in all my musical days. So I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've been across the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line, something to the song that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. You know this one, Jen? We had four people there briefly, and then it went down to three, and then two, and then back to just you. I don't know what's with these people. If there's some sort of device issues going on for people right now, maybe YouTube being wonky, I don't know. Or they get here and like that other person who sounded like you wanted to stay earlier, uh, um, maybe the phone died. What's your device plugged in at? I don't know if you're using a laptop or a cell phone. I think more likely if it's a laptop, it's plugged in, but laptops are portable, so it might not be. And out of curiosity, so something you live with your mother. Sounds like she was having slight road rage the other day. And do you have anyone else that you live with, out of curiosity? And there was that other question about the one I live with. But I think I already know your answer. It's just got multiple D's in it, and and it also looks like it's shortened. I don't know all those D's. I can understand. I can understand how when the edges are rough. We're gonna have to start having well wishes and prayers for Mark and Kelly. I feel like I need to eat something quickly, so come with me to the kitchen where we think of other songs. Not gonna eat too much because I probably will have lunch soon, but just a little something until then. Jensen, you've gone quiet. What's going on over there? Oh, I wonder who does that song. Jensen, you've gone quiet. What's going on over there? Exactly. Exactly. I wonder who does it. Just kidding. Is it kind of hush, boom, all over the world tonight? I don't think the USA is necessarily partying anyway, but yeah, I don't know it, so. I may have some ideas here, so. I don't know how I guessed that. Because I'm musically smart, that's why. CEAC. I think I want to fusion this actually. But with what? That's the question. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just gonna run. You can't wait. You're gonna have to. Just kidding. Brazilian. Something's not. That's weird that I got to do that much. That's kind of cool. I like that. I haven't discovered that one much before. we've got some really good ones being suggested underneath this one, I feel like. So let's see what we got here. Oh. That's another good one for Valentine's. Again, but it's a bit more upbeat than that one. Oh, they do Henry VIII. Who knew? Just a little bit better. Something good. Epic. Oh, I thank you. That's a nice strong word to use. Can you pick between 1 and 2? I might do both of them, but actually, never mind. I'm going to pick one because it's a little less lovey-dovey. I mean, maybe you don't care if it's lovey-dovey, but what if parents walked in and said, "Listen, this guy crooning to you? What's going on?" I know I'm just doing music, but no. But yeah, pretty much. Now, I want a different Latin disco. Like I hope she would. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm in something good. Something tells me I'm in something. Really strong beat. We only dance for a minute or two. Can I be falling in love? Everything I've been dreaming of. Held my hand. One night stand. Tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Oh yeah, something tells me I'm into something good. Oh no, was that Latin sounding? Yeah, that was a fun one. Indeedy. Okay. Sunny afternoon. It is a sunny afternoon. Is that the song I'm thinking of? No milk today. Do you want to know a secret? Oh, I'm closer. Yeah, I'm introducing you to some golden oldies that I feel like you probably don't know. So, I'll do this one, I guess, since, yeah, I will. Now, let's see here. Okay, so 104 is where we left off. Okay. I just need to let some air in. Okay, just in time for the next song. Here we go. Woo! I'd never played it before, but looks like it'll be easy enough to follow, so hopefully it will be. Reminding everybody that hydration is important and moisturizing. Been an hour and 38 minutes, I'm surprised not yet, but I guess it was briefly distracted for 15. It may be longer. Who knows what, though? Hey, here we go. So, again, it's a little bit of a lot of the songs. That's one thing I like about this era of music in this genre or whatever is there there is a lot of kind of lovey-dovey songs. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it for the music and that it's not otherwise awkward, Jensen, but for you. But hopefully anybody else that hears them. But they're often positive. Not a lot of songs, although I'm sure people had breakups then too. But I don't remember there being a lot of songs really about them. So that's kind of nice. I'm just trying to remember how the verse goes, because I definitely know the chorus. So ooey. Baby, baby, keep my heartbeat. Then I'm glad, I'm mighty glad I found you. Baby, baby, keep my heartbeat. When you ain't needing mom. And early baby, no fun. Can't you hear? Pounding up my heartbeat. Tell my friend, I love you. I'll meet you. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Now's the time. Reach it. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat? Ringing bells, a good chime. Baby, you're mine. Can't you hear pounding at my heartbeat? You're the one I love. I feel like I want to switch to guitar, but it's a little hard to scroll on this, so I'm going to have to do it on this. But I will, because I just, yeah. Um, I just realized though that means I've run away from that. I was trying not to, but it doesn't mean that that's what it. So let's see here. This is Brian leaning on the lamppost. Silhouettes. Take it to one more time. That was fun doing that genre. The Beatles isn't quite that old. I mean, they've been around a long time and they are old, but they're not as old as the one I was just doing. Crazy, eh? EB. All I do. And if you saw my love, you'd never do. I want to find a style to go with this. Beatles country. Come on now. You know it. You know it. This is a slow song though. I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love it. Almost sounds Wyatt West country. She gives me everything and tenderly kiss my loving rain. And die. 145 minutes. As long as I have you near me. Right are the stars that shine dark in the sky. I know this love of mine will never die. Just absolutely delightful, I tell you. There are I'm wondering if the piano might have a bit of a different feel. I'm feeling like a little bit of a different spot to jam. And then I'll come back to the keyboard where I have my laptop and I can see your comments, Jensen. So please keep them coming. Oh, baby. It's just it's not much bigger of a sound, and I'm here for it. And I really don't think of it after that. Like it's a big sounding instrument anyway. And then you add the pedals, but he does pedals in a specific way. You know how they were designed to be done. But I just like to put that up to the matter. Now, it's, the Beatles got so many down songs that it's suggesting a bunch of them. I don't know how much Beatles songs I want to do right now. I'm curious to look up A Day in the Life. Who is that A Day in the Life of? Who wrote, If you don't know, then don't embarrass us. Ask other people in your home. Welcome to a bit of a day in our life. I only took an hour and 51 minutes to welcome you in. Gia, you coming down soon? Doesn't sound like it. Hope he hasn't went dying or anything like that. I still feel a little bit musical, and I have probably about 50 more minutes. G might not be in this one, but I don't know what's taking him so long. I'm going to go check on him. If you have song requests, if you have answers to the highlighted questions, do feel free to put, please. You know what? I'd rather you come down and join the fun too. It just means so try and be. I guess that's one you can try it. Not like he's a wild child. Jason, come on now. Come in hither. Come in hither. I could do something kind of unique. Jensen, are you still there? This one would actually be really good for the flute. Rip Marnie and those days. But now we'll go back to. Actually, this is more Welsh than Scottish or Irish. But and for the person that just tuned in, you could see my highlighted comment that not only okay, you left. Jensen, are you there? Okay, cool. Oh, we got a fifth like. Although the other person, I thought, oh, maybe they came back. Okay, cool. Although I'm struggling to find it. But I can try and remember it. Oh, well, you just got here, but okay, I'm really glad that you at least got here for a bit. Um, yeah. She got in here earlier, and we got three other people just tuned in. Leanne, you know what's really ironic? I didn't think of it last night. Or the other day. I did. I said, "Rip Leanne." You probably thought, "Why? I'm alive." I've told him I'm alive. No, because I knew a Leanne who has a son with the name of your love interest, but she was in Ontario, and but it's ironic. And if he has a sister McKenna or a McKenna in his family, I'm sure he has a Matt, but it's even more ironic. KG, hurry up and get down. 4 people just got here to add it to the one. Although I know one of them is expecting a phone call soon. And we're actually expecting something to be delivered soon, so we got to be watching for that. In fact, it's here now. He's almost boxed himself in with the stuff, and he's standing closer to our door with the stuff all in front of him. And there's a lot more bags than I thought there'd be. But there's 2 of you here, so maybe I'll just sing a little song for you. Will I have to bring the stuff in though. This actually is doing all right on charge level. Maybe I should wrap up because this will be a bit distracting. Okay, got my. Oh, again? So you haven't what? Well, I'll just say this. If you didn't learn anything last time from this, that please don't be gone too long, because when you make a statement like that, I'm going to be worried about you. So I have to go and get. I thought you said your butler at first. You're better. Go and get better. Well, no, and don't panic. And if it's not cancer, you're fine. and I'm sure it's not cancer. And I don't really know what else to say other than hush up, Sonny. But maybe there's an uplifting, an uppity song that might help make you feel better. And what would that be? Suggest more than one in case we don't know the one. And also, yeah. I had no idea we ordered this much. Modifying the order. And then I guess I'll see who's it a request for. And then, yes, I'm not going to, okay. I don't know if there truly is such a thing, but music is good medicine. Laughter is good medicine. So again, upbeat song, please. It'll make you feel better, I promise. Oh, you see, let's see, row of stickers. They're putting all this is wild, man. I feel really sorry for what you're going through right now. I sure do. I mean, just be taking it easy. Again, watch stuff that make you feel happy and good. That's really the best suggestion I can make. But the guy that was here the other day, who I don't think is here right now, there was something I thought about afterwards about suggesting. But okay, so he's around here right now. But sometimes just simply anxiety and panic attacks, not judging it, but can make things a lot worse. Maybe I can suggest something yummy to eat that will make you feel better, because I'm just about to put some groceries away. Thanks for the 6th like. Curious who it came from. I am going to want to have, yeah, I've had that as well. And I will say that, as one goes about life, sometimes it will feel better than it does other times. And I mean, the thing of the matter is the other part of that I would add is that, as I wonder why there's seasoning salt at the back of the fridge, is that in some ways that could simply be because you go a little numb to it. It's pretty young, so I mean, it feels very. I mean, it does anyway, probably, but health anxiety is real, and it's not necessarily what's the word? Mitochondria, I think. Not necessarily that. I'm not saying it is. I mean, I just thought of an interesting suggestion, Leanne. If you know somebody who works in medical, because, well, it's already Monday here, but either get to a doctor or a hospital, or if you know somebody who, hopefully he doesn't hear this, because he doesn't, but his sister does, who is like a nurse or whatever, maybe they're able to come and check, vitals, although I know those things can change, so just hang around, check them again. And I don't know, maybe you have to go get some tests done to see if there's, I don't really know what that could be. Honestly, from what I hear about your symptoms, I don't mean to say just, but it literally does just sound like anxiety. But yeah, you can definitely watch this back even after it's posted. That's totally welcome. You've already liked, but you're welcome to comment. 216, I might not walk too much longer because I'm thinking of having lunch soon, and it has been 2 hours. But we'll see. And if I don't, just to let you know, I will be. I'm glad that your dad likes me as well. Shh. You have food, you have water, and you've been out. I will be probably back um, at about 5 or 6 local time, and I believe that we're only an hour different. It is 11:21 here. So yeah, by the time I finish lunch, it'll be. By the time I finish lunch, it'll be. Probably won't start until 12. 12:30, 12:40. Aaron, 1:30. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3 o'clock. And I don't know what your issue is, honey, but I'm not gonna give you that because we're wrapping up soon. So I think I'll just say so I can more fully focus on this. But pizza always helps.
Pizza
And
always helps.
Yeah, my favorite food. Anyway, what I'm gonna say is, as I drop you on the counter, is till next time. Bye for now, and yeah, thanks for being here. And Jensen, thank you for all of your time. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Leanne, thanks for popping in, even though you knew you couldn't stay long and you're not feeling well. Take care.